Back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 2, that you be not soon shaken in mind or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand.
Now don't be afraid of these days if you're of the elect, because knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of the times, and only the elect men are going to be able to provide that stability onto the people that they're responsible for, unto the elected, the 1/3 and 144,000 of the nation of Israel, because everybody else is going to catch it. The 2/3 of Israel is going to catch it. So I said, don't be shaken by it, but we're talking to the elect, not to be shaken by it. But all of you other people need to be shaken by this stuff. You need to be afraid of what's going on. You're going to remember that you heard the words of these crazy ass men out there holding the Bibles, cussing and whatever else we're doing, but putting the truth out to you, that you're going to be looking for us when that day comes, and you're going to need answers, and your pastor ain't going to have them. You're going to need answers, and you ain't going to be able to find them in the Lord. Because your pastors work for that same theology that the white man set up, that he put together from his lack of understanding about the scriptures.
Verse 3.
Yeah.
Let no man deceive you by any means.
Don't let this white man deceive you. That's what the devil is. The definition of the devil is a deceiver. Don't let this deceiver deceive you. Don't let him do it. Go ahead.
For that day shall not come except there be a falling away first.
But that day shall not come, but a falling away from the spirit of the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai come first. And it came. That was a prophecy that has already passed. Now that we done fell away, now's the time that you need to wake up and understand that this is going on. That you've been deceived. This is not the image of Jesus. Jesus never had pale skin. He never had stringy ass hair. The Bible don't even say he looked like this. It said he had feet of bronze as if it burned in a furnace. That means very dark. Very, very dark. The darkest shade of brown that you can come up with. With a tint of gold with it. That's where the bronze comes in. It said his eyes were like a flame of fire, so they were red. Not the pupil or the iris, but the whites of his eyes were red, because he was angry and he drank a lot of wine to deal with you simple ass people. And also he had mainly our people, but also his hair was woolly white hair, because he had that wisdom, so he had the white hair. And it was woolly, like a sheep. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Like an afro.
Yeah, he had a fro, a white woolly fro.
Verse. And that man of sin be revealed.
And the man of sin be revealed.
The son of perdition.
The son of destruction. The word perdition means destruction.
Yep. Who is that man?
That's the question.
Who is the man of perdition? The man of destruction?
Hold that. Go to Job 9:24. We're going to tell you. The Bible going to tell you who that man of perdition is. Because if you people don't know that you're in a pernicious state right now, a state of destruction, self-destruction is the number one thing that you people do. Because you don't have no type of discipline. You don't have no type of restraint. You don't have no type of self-care for yourself. You're doing all the things that promote destruction for you in this life, let alone in the life to come. Go ahead, bro.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth was given unto the hand of the wicked. Who runs the earth today? We just named it. We just named who runs the earth. The so-called white man runs the earth right now. Esau.
There's no question about that.
Hey, a good point was brought up the other day. I was watching a video. They said, the apostles said, they said, the way you know the so-called white man is ruling the earth is because when you go to the UN, the United Nations, everybody wears the white man's outfit. How come the African man ain't wearing his kente cloth? How come the Asian man ain't wearing not dashiki, but I forgot for lack of you know what I'm talking about, the ninja outfit.
Yeah.
Not to be funny about it, but yeah. How come you're not wearing that? You come up in a suit and tie just like the white man does. That's how you know you bow and conform to his ways. You don't keep your ancient traditions, you follow him. So yeah, he is ruling the earth right now.
They all want to come to America and live his lifestyle.
Exactly, they want to be free of their tradition.
Language and partake in his lifestyle.
And partake in his education, or lack of education, his folly. So you can prosper in this world like he's prospering. That's the American dream he's selling to you. So you can prosper like he's prospering. But the only way to really prosper is if you're a Negro, Latino, or Native American, according to these scriptures. You can't prosper nowhere else. How is some of the worst disease-laden item on the earth is money? Money is some of the dirtiest paper on the earth. Money sometimes is dirtier than the ground that you walk on. People piss, shit, and spit all over. That's how dirty money is. And they got their face all over the money that the world trades with today. But these other countries are waking up to him, as all the rest of you should be waking up to this so-called white man.
That's right.
You don't need to be waking up to his fucking acts and all the deception that he's putting out there.
Yep.
He controls Ebola in a way that it's only going to affect those who we want to hit with it. But it's got to be a major catastrophe first to get your attention, so you take that microchip, which is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip.
Yep. And speaking of the chip, Obama just signed an executive order to microchip every credit card out there.
Yep.
I mean, now all these devices and cards, they always had the chip, but now he's making it an executive order that all cards must be chipped.
Yep.
So they can know every transaction and activity that you make with those particular cards, man.
That's right.
They want to know everything. And why are they doing that? It's because they want to condition you, so that way when they get ready to do it and put it within you, put it into your bodies, it won't be a problem. You know?
That's right. So
then they get to look at your transactions everywhere you go, and you make transactions.
Yep. So not only Facebook, Google, what else did I say? Twitter and Instagram. Not only those, and as well as all these other social medias, not only those are able to track you, but all of them are able to track you.
Yep.
And any transaction that you make is now tracked.
Right.
That's where all this online purchasing comes from. That's where every move in your computer, everything you search or look up is being calculated somewhere, so they can use it against you. It ain't a coincidence if you going on Amazon or eBay looking up stereo equipment that you start to get ads for stereo equipment. It's not a coincidence.
And then it always says in your area as well.
Yeah.
When they send you the ad, and make sure it says we found it in this area.
Yeah.
So they know exactly where you are.
Right.
You know?
Because you willingly give all your information. You give your location, you give your favorite hangout spots. Your phone is a glorified anklet. What's the thing called? When you go to jail, you get that. What's that shit called?
You on house arrest?
House arrest.
Yeah.
It's a glorified anklet for house arrest. You know, and I know they probably tapping your phone calls, but those are the things that the devil does. The so-called white man, when he runs shit, stuff like that happens. Stay in control. You get something else? Alright, come. You need it now or you need Joe now?
Just to pinpoint.
Go ahead.
Them spine and shit.
Yeah.
Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent.
Hey, guess what some of them lurking guess what some of those lurking places are? The satellites. That's how they can watch everything with these satellites. They can see, there's Google Earth and Google Planet or whatever that is, but they can zoom in and see exact locations. And if they catch you on a good day, they'll have a current, not current, but they'll have a live shot of the last time they took a photo of that spot. And you can move around and get different perspectives and angles of that spot. That's a lurking place. And that goes you go.
His eyes are privately set against the poor.
His eyes are privately set against the poor. How do we know that that's a fact today? Edward Snowden, that's how we know. That's how we know. Because who's he talking about? He ain't talking about the niggas in the hood. He ain't talking about none of them. He's talking about the so-called white man, which is the head of the government of America that runs the whole earth today. That's directly who he's talking about. So much he's scared to come back to America. He can't come back. He went directly to America's #1 enemy, which today is Russia, because they know they got the only capability to bomb America like America to bomb the next place to protect themselves, because they're in that warrior spirit over there.
Back Job 9:24.
Yes.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. The #1 judge they covered up was who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. You ignorantly call him Jesus Christ because they covered the face of it. You too simple to know that there wasn't even a letter J in the alphabet back then. There was no letter J 2,000 and something years ago. There was no letter J 2,000 and something years ago. His name can't be Jesus. It can't be Jehovah. There were no E characters in the Hebrew language which he spoke and was named out of. So that can't be it either. You guys are too simple, man. You have Google and the World Wide Web, information superhighway, and you don't look up nothing of any benefit to you. Because you people are fit for destruction. The fucking white man's plan is gonna come to pass. It's gonna destroy all you people. That's what's gonna happen. But it's not gonna destroy the elect. Because the knowledge and wisdom, as we said already, is gonna get us out of all of this. The spirit of Yahweh Hashem outside is gonna get us out of all of this. Lord willing,
He gonna be the one to put an end to this white man's New World Order, man.
That's right.
He gonna be the one that crushes his enterprise, man. He
Right.
ain't gonna be able to follow through with this New World Order. You know, it's gonna get a lot of you people.
Yep.
But as soon as this devil get to the apex of it, that's when the Most High gonna come down and throw his ass off the throne, man.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
Well, the Most High himself ain't gonna come down, but
No,
he's
his
gonna
son.
send his son and his angels and his spirit.
Yep.
Just so you like, oh my God, where's God? I thought you said God was coming. Nah, man, we said the Lord is coming down. That's what we saying.
It says, if not, where and who is he?
If the white man ain't the devil or the wicked on the earth, who is it? Look at his track record. Everything he's ever done has been deceitful. Everything he's ever done has been an adversary to righteousness. Everything he's ever done is rape, rob, and murder. The whole earth. The whole earth. He always sticking his nose in places he don't need to be, touching on, worried about stuff. How you gonna go over there and try to give liberation and democracy to the Middle East when you got homelessness here? You got people starving here. You got people that barely make it here. You got unlivable conditions here in your own land. Fix at home first before you run off somewhere else.
And this ain't even their home.
And then, yeah, and let's not forget that you stole this place. Yeah, you took it through war, but don't think it was their own might that did it. Because we gonna see when that day comes whose might is more. When that day comes, you can rise up like you said in Revelation 12. You can rise up and show your anger because you know you got a short time now and your wrath now. But when that day comes, that's your ass. Thus says the Bible. Go ahead.
Go back to Thessalonians.
Yeah.
2 Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Who opposes and ridiculous. Who opposes all that is called good and God. What does it say? That's called what in God?
Exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Now, who exalted himself above all that is called God? That's why his face is painted as the image of the Lord. And it's painted as God. Whenever you saw a picture of God, you saw the white face. They don't show the real dark-skinned man that it's supposed to be. They show a white face.
They always show you that in the old Renaissance art.
Yeah.
That the homosexuals used to paint.
Yep.
You know, of the Messiah and the angels, the Most High, and they always show like Adam butt-ass naked,
Yep.
a white man, and he's sticking his he reaching up to the Most High, and the Most High is a white man.
Yep.
In the sky.
In the Sistine Chapel, right?
Yeah.
That fucking demonic ass temple over there.
Yep.
The Vatican is a fucking temple of wickedness, man. That shit will be destroyed. That type of place ain't gonna get to just prosper on the earth in righteousness. There ain't nothing righteousness about the Vatican.
Nope.
Ain't nothing righteous about your religion. You don't even know what the word religion means, do you? Come from the Latin word religio, which means to restrain, hold back, and divide. But you people too simple to even know that.